a deadly mass shooting at the University of Virginia. Students and staff ordered to shelter in place.
Horror at the University of Virginia after a suspected student gunman opened fire, killing 3 members of the football team.
They were great men, great young athletes. I was just figuring it out. Just gotta stay together and uplift each other.
Another day, another mass shooting in the United States of America.
We thought he was going to shoot everyone in the bus at that point. He was like, you guys are always messing with me. He said something weird like that. But it was very bizarre because they didn't talk to him the whole trip.
Evan Chandler, Lavelle Davis Jr., and Deshaun Perry, 3 collegiate football players on the UVA roster, lost their lives in the shooting. Students on campus paid their respects in Charlottesville to an American problem that the country simply does not resolve. When gun rights activists advocate for freedom, is this what they mean? Through mid-November, the Gun Violence Archive has counted at least 598 mass shootings. 19 of those involve 5 or more fatalities.
Upon arrival at the scene, university police encountered several victims of gunshot wounds. The shootings occurred on a bus full of students returning from a field trip.
The killings are among at least 68 shootings this year on U.S. school grounds, including 15 on college campuses. Here's the latest on the victims and the suspect.
Police allege they were killed by a fellow student and former player who was arrested yesterday after an hours-long manhunt. Officials say the suspect had shown signs of trouble.
It's true. Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. was an ex-football player who allegedly shot and killed 3 of his fellow athletes. He got on the football team at Petersburg High School. He excelled at that, the suspect's father said, speaking of the younger Jones. He excelled at everything. He was everyone's friend. Everybody loved Chris, and he had a movie star smile he would flash.
I have 2 people shot. One person's at the UVA box office, and one person's at the Cobalt Garage. Shot in the chest.
Jones Jr.'s mugshot was released by the Henrico County Sheriff's Office late last night after the hours-long manhunt. He was found some 80 miles east of Charlottesville.
As the bus was being towed away today, you could see a bullet hole in a window.
He faces 3 charges of second-degree murder and 3 counts of using a handgun in the commission of a felony, UVA Police Chief Timothy Longo Sr. said.
The 3 dead students were all football stars. Wide receiver Devin Chandler, 6'7" Lavelle Davis had a shot at playing in the NFL. Linebacker Deshaun Perry from Miami is number 41. Another football player, running back Mike Hollins, was wounded. The accused shooter is also a former member of the football team. He was recruited in his freshman year but never played.
The alleged gunman's father said the following, which is quite alarming. He had some problems the last time I talked to him. He said some people were picking on him or whatever. He didn't know how to handle it, and I told him, just go to school. Don't pay it any mind, the father said. He was really paranoid when I talked to him about something, but he wouldn't tell me everything. He was a very sensitive young man.
As the hunt continued, the entire campus of 22,000 students was in lockdown. Hundreds spent the night in this crowded basement gym, sleeping where they could. We've been in lockdown for 11 hours. Most of us are exhausted and hungry, one of them posted.
Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. had a past prior to this shooting. Jones was convicted in 2021 of a misdemeanor concealed weapons violation and received a 12-month suspended sentence and a small fine, UVA spokesperson Brian Coy's statement said. Jones didn't report the case to university officials as required, per UVA Police Chief Tim Longo. On top of this, Jones was also involved in a hazing investigation on campus that was closed because witnesses would not cooperate, Longo said.